Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's J-Rock Transportation here. Hey, I'm gonna make a quick little video, and then I'm gonna start making a lot of videos. I did make a video several months ago saying I was gonna start doing more YouTube, but I just kind of stayed on TikTok because it was something I was used to, and I need to learn the process on YouTube. I'm not trying to be YouTube famous. I'm just trying to put out some information to some of the newer guys, which I knew I wish I had when I first started a year ago in September. I will say this, put this information out there. A year ago, September, after doing all the math, keeping up, I've made over 80 to 84 cents a mile. That's when I first started to when now the last 6 months has kind of been crap. It's a struggle out there. At first I was like, yeah, man, there's room for everybody. Hey, I'm telling you right now, you can do what you want to do, but I'm telling you, it's a tough business right now, especially if you got some high ass insurance that you're paying. Man, I don't know how people do it, paying $1,200, $1,300, $1,400 a month in insurance, and then have a van payment on top of that. I don't know how y'all do it. Congratulations. But my overhead is not very much. $750 truck payment. I think I pay $550, $560 for insurance, so I can maintain it through the year, through the months. You know, I can get loads and have it paid for, still take care of stuff at home. I'm not saying I'm getting rich by any means, but I'm saying that as far as being my own boss, for me is way more better than ever, trying to be a millionaire and this stuff here. I just don't see how you do it. Now you just make a living now, the way rates are. I would say, man, bozos out there, quit bidding 50 cents, right? Have more pride in yourself. It's easy for me to say, I'm like, people got to make a living, right? People got to make money. They got van payments, insurance payments, so I get it. So I'm not going to jump on people that are doing that. I'm just saying this, sooner or later, somebody got to make a stand, right? If you're doing that. And they're working for some of these Rudy Poo companies. I was just get with a mega carrier. They'll help out. My cousin, he works for V3. I'm not giving no shouts out to V3 because I don't know. I don't work with him, but I'm saying that's who he works for. He seems to be happy. I know a couple people who work for Barrett that are pretty happy with the rates that they're getting. I know Load One's always been good. Everybody I talk to says Load One is awesome. And there's some more companies that I'm forgetting. I'm just saying this in this short video. But so I started a year ago in September. And I've been going from September, this month will be a year. And like I said, I've made between 80 to 84 cents a mile on an average through the whole year. So that, if you want to take that into consideration, go ahead. It could be more because I'm working with private dispatchers. I haven't worked for a mega carrier, and I haven't booked my own loads. So that's just through, small dispatchers. I use about 5 companies that kind of keep me rolling. I feel my wheels are running. And I try to bid what I can bid, right? And they take their percent. So I mean, like I say, between 80, 84 cents a mile for a year in this market has been good with me through private dispatchers. I could have made a lot more probably with my own MC. That's why I went out and got it several months ago. So I'm just waiting for it to cook. That way I can use it when it's time. Try to build relationships. And I have built some relationships. It's weird, even though using these third parties, some of the brokers that call you, and check on the loads, that, hey man, they don't break no ethical rule or nothing, but they're like, hey, I like the way you work, like that, we'll stay in touch, maybe you can do some more loads, blah, 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 but they never cross the line, so I'm gonna put that out there. So I guess that's one good thing. When I get my MC, I can probably reach out to them. I don't want to try, not trying to steal nobody's business. People are, surely able to work where they want to work. So there's a lot of stuff that I want to start going over, but I want to put this out there real fast. If you want to get started, you don't have to have an MC, you don't have to have an LLC, you can just get a truck and the insurance. Now I would definitely go get a VIN number from any truck, any cargo van, and take it to your insurance sandwich. It is, because there's a lot of people right now, a ton of people I see on Facebook every day. Hey, just bought my van and just got insurance. What do I do now? Hey man, that's the craziest thing I've ever heard. You've always had to have a game plan getting in it, right? I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna talk bad about nobody. I'm just gonna tell you, man, there's a way to do things and there's a way not to do things, and don't get your ass jammed up. by doing that. One other thing is, stay away from them SBA loans you see on Facebook pages. They're all scams. Some guy that and some guys on Facebook pages offer you $4,000 a week. Stay away from that. That's all scams. It's horrible. I don't know many Facebook pages that can keep all of them out of it. Alan Paxton's page is pretty good. It's transportation rudders and something I always mess up, but you can look him up. He'll tell you what his page is on Facebook. And he's everything Apex on YouTube and TikTok. Go follow that man. Bubba Joe, him and his boy Michael, I think is his name. Expediting America, I think he's a good one to watch. The Gig Geezer, man. Hey, check out the Gig Geezer. He got his hands in a bunch of shit, right? Like, I like watching him. And he's in the Carolinas, and he's doing well. He's putting together a good playbook for y'all to go watch. Watch him on YouTube. I'm sure a bunch of y'all do. I'm sure he's got a lot of subscribers. But shout out to that man. I like the Gig Geezer. Let's see. Hey, Eagle Express, go watch him. He teaches you some stuff. Look, Eagle Express is cut and dry. It's black and white and it's salt and pepper with him. Eagle Express. He's not pulling no punches. If you don't like your feelings hurt, don't watch his page. Because I think for the most part he does is truth, right? And it's I don't agree with some of the stuff that he says as far as the drivers need to drive 20 hours if that's what it takes or whatever, because you get liable, you got to get some sleep. But other than the business side of it, I agree with what he says 100% of it. Watch his page, Eagle Express. Like I say, everything Apex, the Gig Geezer, Big CJ, my boy from Texas, San Antonio. I think that's where he's from. There's another one too. He's always excited. He's always doing this. Time I go get it. A black dude. I love watching him. He's got a black Sprinter van. The Mercedes. Just got it. He's got a great channel. Go follow him. Man, I can't remember his name. I'll put that out the next time. But he's good at it. He's got a lot of good information with what he does. Man, a bunch of little things help, man. Do all that stuff, man. You got VHO, you got Roadie, you got the last minute deals they do. I mean, there's a lot of avenues to make money, man. One big important thing is stay away from the mentorship shit. The things that cost $1,000 or $500 or whatever mentorship, man, they can't tell you anything you can't learn off Google, right? Now, there's a difference if Blow Joe says, hey, my carrier wants you to work for, looking for a driver, but I don't want to give that information out, right? Because, hey, like I always say, I don't want nobody knocking a spoon out of my mouth. So if you get charged for the carrier, that's something different because you're going to make that money, right? But for information you can pull up on Google and they're charging $1,000, 40% off, and it's still $500 or $600. Stop that crap. I'm just gonna tell you right now. I'm not talking about nobody in a bad way. I'm just saying you don't have to do that, right? You don't have to pay for these high-ass mentorships. I mean, I see a guy, you get paying for a mentorship $300 or $400, and he's driving them a 1987 cargo van. You know what I mean? Anybody can go do that. I'm just saying, like I said, I'm not trying to knock the spoon out of nobody else's mouth. But you don't have to waste, especially in this market today where the monies are just barely touching together anyway. It's just hard to put together a string of good runs. Now you got somebody wanting to charge you $500 to $1,000 for him to tell you to open up an LLC, get these business accounts going, get your business credit going. You can use your business credit to pay your personal credit off, and stuff like that, because there's a lot of other companies you can Google about your own personal credit. So I'm just saying, just be careful for all that. You got to cut corners everywhere you can in this market, especially the way it is right now. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff I'm going to get into. I know it's throwing all to you at once. I just wanted to put it out there to let you know that I'm going to start paying more attention to YouTube. Like I say, like, share, and subscribe, and go follow them other people that I've told you, and I'll find more people on there that you can follow because it don't cost anything to follow. It's free, and they're spending time, getting on here and trying to help y'all out. And I'm going to pertain maybe to the newbies on how I've made it and how I'm getting by. But anyway, it's your boy J Rock Transportation, man. Y'all stay safe out there.